Thank you, Madam Chair. Let's be clear on what's happening right now. A bill to temporarily suspend the state's gas tax for 6 months to provide immediate relief to Californians is being hijacked. And is being hijacked, shockingly, to raise taxes even more in California and on energy, of all things. There is no dispute that Californians are paying substantially more for gasoline than other states. And there is no dispute that the difference is because of policy choices, including taxes and state mandates, that is being imposed in California and not anywhere else. If we want to talk about the energy market and why prices are going up right now with the Ukraine, the problem that we've gotten into existed before the Ukrainian conflict. If you want to look at the issue of foreign dependence of oil coming into California, we have to look ourselves in the mirror. We are growing in our dependence on foreign oil in California because of the policies coming from this administration and this building, this legislature. It's because of the policies that have been imposed on California energy production that has increased our energy from foreign countries. 75% of the oil that comes into California is imported from foreign countries. Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, Iraq. 6% of that 75% last year came from Russia. 18 million barrels of oil came from Russia. Thousands of permits are sitting before the governor's desk that would allow an increase in oil production in California. California energy for Californians by Californians. But what is being done? Nothing. The governor is doing nothing. And so our foreign oil dependence is going up because of that. And because of that foreign oil dependence, California is more vulnerable. It is more vulnerable because of the instability in the energy market right now. So if we want to talk about energy production, I'm happy to have that debate. Let's produce energy in California. It's not whether California is going to consume energy and oil in our state. The question is, where is it going to come from? Is it going to come from California, or is it going to come from other countries? And California is an energy island. When other states increase their oil production because of the lack of infrastructure and because of transportation costs, it doesn't come to California. So let's have the energy debate. But right now, we are discussing how to provide immediate relief to Californians at this very crucial time. And these amendments impose a new vehicle fuel windfall profit tax. And if you look at, and of course, there's this big debate on how the price of oil is, and the price of gasoline is determined. The CEC has done the analysis. They've done the reports. The governor has asked for investigation. The Department of Justice has done an investigation. 51% of the price of gasoline comes from the state gas tax. 18% comes from the federal excise tax. Then you have cap and trade, the low carbon fuel standards. Over $1 of the price of gasoline in California is because of taxes and regulations. It is pretty obvious that if you compare the price of gasoline in California to other states, the difference is that. It's the California way that is causing the price of oil and the price of gasoline to go up, and the price of energy production to go up, and why we can't produce oil domestically. Other states have done it, as Mr. Assemblymember Kiley has mentioned. Georgia has suspended its 29-cent gas tax. Connecticut has passed and has temporarily suspended its 25-cent gas tax. Maryland has temporarily suspended its 30-cent gas tax. This is not a new idea. This is a bipartisan idea with bipartisan support, unanimously passed in other states. And of course, the rebate debate and what the opponents have said, giving relief to California motorists right now through a temporary gas tax suspension is not mutually exclusive to other tax relief. We agree with the opponents when it comes to the affordability crisis in California. The affordability crisis in California is real. It's not just gasoline, it's housing, it's utilities, it's groceries, and we should look at the other policies that have increased the costs of all those things in our state. Maybe we should debate lasting tax relief and actually lower income tax rates in California and lower taxes on businesses so that people actually stay in California and that businesses and that Californians stay in California. But make no mistake about it, this bill that was going to provide immediate gas tax relief temporarily, completely backfilled by the $60 billion surplus in our state. Evidence that every Californian is overtaxed. But what does this committee, what is being proposed is it takes a tax relief bill and it increases taxes. That is completely asinine. It makes no sense, completely no sense. So I am asking for a no vote on this bill, unfortunately, because this bill that Mr. Kiley has presented was to provide immediate relief. And what has happened is that now this bill has been hijacked and now it will increase taxes on everyday Californians. And that is unacceptable, completely unacceptable. And everyone in the public, everyone watching should be ashamed of this process. We need to provide Californians immediate tax relief. The common sense thing to do is to temporarily suspend the state's gas tax so that there is immediate relief. Not this waiting on what is going to come forward in the future. I'm waiting for the details. I eagerly await a debate on addressing the affordability crisis in our state. But Californians don't have the time and they don't have the money right now to wait. So I ask for a no vote.